And we are live. Good morning, boys and girls, cats and dogs. We are an inclusive channel here. And this is a special live stream because we can. I had to cancel 2 live streams earlier this week because I had a few technical issues. So I'm glad to be able to come on today. And I hope everybody who celebrates Christmas is having a wonderful Christmas. I hope everybody who does not celebrate Christmas is having a wonderful day regardless. Um, and here we are. Um, what are we going to talk about? I don't know. Oof. I'm a little sleepy. I was just having a snooze right here in my chair because it was sleepy. I was saying earlier, he knows if you are sleeping, he sees if you're awake. Well, he didn't leave me any Ambien, so I had a hard time last night sleeping. Um, and excuse me, hey Julie, I'm so glad to see you. So anyway, I'm just going to be here for a while, an hour or two. It's not a marathon or anything. I do like to do holiday marathons, but I'm not doing it today. It's just going to be an hour or two. Um, normally on Saturday mornings at 11, our dear friend Melanie, hooked to the left, is live, but she decided to take this day off because it is Christmas Day. And with her blessing, I have usurped her time. There you go. I'm a usurper. Just call me Henry the Seventh. And what else? Hey, Angela. Good morning and Merry Christmas to you as well. So, anyway, hey, Nami G. Hey, Denisha. I'm glad to see everybody here. What is on your hook? What is in your cup? I hope it's either a really rousing cup of coffee or some really good eggnog. Oh, hey, Jennifer. Oh my goodness, look at everybody who's here. Oh, I'm so happy to see everyone. I think it's perfectly lovely. You know, the yarn community is just a wonderful thing, and I cannot say enough about it. Eggnog, you're making a lion? Oh my goodness, Tanisha, I want to hear more about this lion. So let's see, what have I done here? Well, what I've done is miscounted, I guess. Anyway. We have 7 people here. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh God. Okay, I just put a banner up. Let's see. Chloe wants a lioness. Don't we all? Actually, I want a Lexus. I want a house of my own. I would take a lioness instead. But anyway, so I always start off my live streams with a big round of thanks, or at least I try to remember to every time. Big round of thanks for everybody who is here, everybody who's watching, everybody who watches anything that I ever do, everybody who subscribes, everybody who becomes a member, everybody who goes to see my Ravelry store and looks at my and buys my patterns there. Anything. And, some people have sent me some beautiful Christmas greetings. Let me show you some of the cards. This was the first card that I got. It says, Merry Crocheting and Happy New Yarn. And this one came from Doris of Rose Cottage Studio. Let's see. This is just beautiful also. This one came from Melanie, hooked to the left. You know, people are so lovely in our community. I just can't get over it. I mean, that's the thing. I honestly, I think that, hey, Jennifer, I think that that's the best thing about the past year is the yarn community and learning how beautiful and loving it is. Because it was only, oh gosh, maybe a year and a half ago that I sort of became part of the yarn community. And then my first video was in October of last year. My first yarn video, anyway, because there had been a few older ones, much, much older videos of me singing, Hey Yarn Fix. Um, but people have just been so wonderful to me. And I see people being wonderful to each other. And I think it is a beautiful thing. I wish the whole world were like that instead of the way it is. Hey, Yarn Barf. Oh, I'm glad to see you. Yay. So anyway, here we are. As you can see, I'm dressed extremely informally. Um, in fact, I'm still wearing my pajamas and a little bit of a hoodie. Um, and I don't mind sharing that with you because you're all my family. Yay. Anyway, so everybody tell me what's going on in your world. Um, well, at least in the Eastern Hemisphere. No, I'm sorry, we're in the Western Hemisphere, aren't we? Anyway, in our part of the world, in North America, yesterday was Christmas Eve and today is Christmas Day. So, did everybody have a lovely Christmas Eve yesterday? And do you have big plans for Christmas Day today? Tell me all. I want to hear everything. Yesterday, excuse me. Um, there is a local church that I basically have been attending through YouTube. Hey, moms. Um, I've been attending through YouTube, just watching their services every Sunday. So of course I had to watch them last night to see their Christmas Eve service, and it was beautiful. And then let's see, some people were live, so I went to see them. Hey, Ashley. Oh dear. Ashley, I'm very sorry that happened, but you know what? I don't have any advice that's not going to sound patronizing, so I can just say I'm really sorry it happened. But I hope that you will share in other people's happiness for the day, even if your day is not as happy as you had hoped. So let's Here is the link if anybody wants to come up and join me. So, Ashley, I've had that happen, actually. I once lived in an apartment building, and my actual apartment door was right off the lobby. More than once, there was a package left at my door that I never saw. You know, it happens. The world is full of people who do bad things, but you know what? We can still triumph over them and keep our happiness nonetheless, and our love for other people. Actually, do you know what? Last night I was inspired to write a sort of a children's Christmas story. It was a sort of an explanation of the Christmas story on a child's level. I've never done that before. I've never written for a child audience before. But basically, I was saying that the message of Christmas is hope and happiness. And I I think that as long as we can keep that in our hearts, then you know the people who do bad things don't really win. I hope that's the way it is. I'd like to think that's the way it is in any case. Okay, so oh, excuse me. A little tired. As I was saying, I was snoozing. I was asleep in this chair until about 5 minutes ago. Um, I was showing this yesterday. I hadn't. This is going to be slow going. This is a Tunisian project that I'm doing with this beautiful yarn that came from Daniel of Pawpla Yarns. But because it's fingering weight, I'm using a very small hook. It's a 4 millimeter Tunisian hook with a cable. Um, and this is part of a set that dear Lori Armstrong sent me for my birthday. Yarn barf, a second pair of sunflower fingerless gloves. Oh, that sounds like fun. I hope you'll post pictures. Um, uh, Everybody, I have a Bearded Yarn Dudes page, which is about news, and I have a Bearded Yarn Dudes Facebook community, which is really about community, or rather a group which is about community. So if you want to post pictures there, I would love to see them. Oh dear me. I am on Instagram, Ashley, as Bearded Yarn Dudes. Oh my why? Oh, oh, excuse me. I'm so sorry. I don't think I've eaten yet today either. I normally wake up rather early, and then I'm up for an hour or two. I'll have like a cup of yogurt or something, and then I'll take a morning nap, and then I'm up. for the rest of the day. Oh, I didn't sleep well last night because I took the meds that I take every day for restless legs. I took them too late, so it was difficult for me to get to sleep. Um, okay, Yarn Barf. I think I'm already following you on Instagram. I'm not sure. I'll check on that later. But I'm getting all sorts of Instagram messages on my phone right now, so I don't know. Okay. Oh, shit. Oh, I hope I'm not gonna be yawning the whole way through. I should get myself a cup of coffee or something. But anyway, anybody else have happy stories about Christmas Eve or Christmas Day? Maybe happy memories you want to share? And if Christmas is not your thing, then honestly, if Christmas is not your thing, then you are um I'm sure that you have some observations about watching other people who are all about Christmas. And, you know, I'd like to hear those too. Well, Ashley, I'm glad that you are liking my photos. Hey, Jennifer, you won a give. Was that Ginger's giveaway or someone else's? I was disappointed I didn't win any of Ginger's giveaways. Although I need more yarn, like I need a hole in the head. But at the same time, giveaways can be fun. Nightbot just posted my affiliate link for Premier Yarns. I'm sure that there are going to be after Christmas sales, and if you are in the habit of buying things online from Premier, I would not mind if you go through my link to do it because it's not going to affect the price you pay, but it might help me a little bit. Yardfix says she's never won but likes to enter. I think I've only won two, maybe three. Like about 2 years ago, I won a second chance drawing from Crystal Bag a Day, and I got some ice yarns that I still haven't used up. I won a Fiber Spider giveaway where he sent me a mug, a bag, uh, that his personalized merch, and a hand spun hank of yarn that I've been afraid to touch because it's undyed, and I don't know whether to dye it or not. I don't know what to do with it. I don't remember how much is in it. I'm sort of afraid to touch it now. Hey, Frenchie! Frenchie, if you have a moment, I'd love to see you up here on the panel. Anyway, so that's my story about giveaways. Let's see. Also, I think I won. I think it was from Ola Joe. I won a Furl's hook from her in one of her giveaways. But otherwise, as far as I know, I haven't been very fortunate with giveaways. But again, as I say, I need more yarn, like I need a hole in the head. So I still have so much yarn to work through. And I know that there's more yarn coming because I know at least one person has promised me more yarn. So right now, simply because it doesn't take a lot of attention, I am working on... Oops! Hey, Fritchie!
I'm a little wobbly. I have my...
Hey there!
Hey! Merry Christmas!
Feliz... Oh!
That was my daughter, Lydia. Merry Christmas!
Hey! Merry Christmas! Glad to see you! Feliz Navidad! Pa, pa, pa. Feliz Navidad! Pa, pa, pa.
I don't know where my camera is.
Oh, well, you look fine here.
Huh?
I said you look fine here.
Yeah, I just wasn't looking at the camera. I'm confused. It's usually on that side, and now I am my phone. So, yeah, I'm not used to being on the live anymore. It's been a while.
It has been a while. I've missed you.
Oh, that's so sweet. Thank you. Yeah, I've been busy making my daughter's Christmas present. The video is uploading right now of her
Well,
opening it.
oh, tell us about it. Hey, and Julie, I'm really happy to see Julie in the chat also because I've missed you as well.
Yeah, I don't see the chat.
Oh,
I'm on my phone, so I can't see the chat.
oh,
I
phone.
usually go on live on my computer, but I just wanted to say a quick hello and Merry Christmas. I gotta start cooking in about 45 minutes there.
What you gonna cook? Is it gonna be
A
the
turkey.
traditional stuff?
Yeah.
We have a turkey breast, which actually it was very successful at Thanksgiving, so I think it'll be successful again. I have some make-ahead gravy in the fridge that I did with some turkey thighs or chicken thighs.
Like the same you made for Thanksgiving?
I think so, except it's not as salty as the one that I made for Thanksgiving. So, because the one at Thanksgiving was a little bit too salty. And then my sister loves to bake. So there's a lot of baked stuff. I don't like sweets as much as I used to when I was younger and fatter. She likes to send the sweets to family all over the country. I hope that it arrives in good condition when she sends it. I don't know.
Oh
Oh.
yeah, these are the
Oh.
dolls I made for my daughter. They're from The Last Airbender.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the old wise man.
Oh, I think that's cute.
That's the central character. His name is Ong.
Okay.
This is Toph. She's blind, but she's, bad A. She's a very tough girl. And this one, I don't remember all the name by heart. My daughter's the big fan. She has a
And
long braid.
you said this is a movie?
It's a TV series.
And what's it called?
Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't watch TV, so I don't know.
That's a
what it
It's an
is.
anime. It's like a Japanese or Chinese. There's this guy and this guy. So that's what I've been busy doing the last couple of months, and I didn't have anything to show, so that's one of the reason I've been scarce.
Oh dear Lord.
Oh,
Julie, I want to come to your house for dinner. She's got ham and green bean casserole and scalloped potatoes, Rice Krispie bars, and chocolate and lemon meringue pies.
oof,
Oh my.
that
Hey,
sounds good.
Alicia.
Yeah, my
Um,
oldest is gonna make like a sweet potato pecan thing. And Lydia, that you just saw, wants to make mashed potatoes.
I
And
I learned a wonderful, well, actually, a couple of wonderful things about mashed potatoes. Um, One thing, you put in the butter and whatever else you want into the pot before you put back in the potatoes that you've strained. So it's like in the bottom and you just mash them all together. The second thing is you use cream cheese in addition to the butter. It's so amazingly rich and delicious.
I'll tell her that we do have cream cheese.
So yeah, get the butter and the cream cheese out of the fridge and get them softening, or at least coming to room temperature.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, I think those I love really good mashed potatoes. I mean, I used when I was a kid, I thought that I hated mashed potatoes, but that was because I only had like those flakes from a box,
Ugh.
which I mean, we all know are just awful.
I'm just gonna move to the computer 'cause this is annoying.
Okay.
Doody doody doo.
Oh, Nami G also agrees. She says they reheat very well. Another thing, if you have the mashed potatoes ready early, rather than just keeping them on the burner to keep them warm, if you keep them in a double boiler,
Yeah, that one I heard of. Yeah.
I mean that's an Ina Garten tip. If you keep them in a double boiler, they'll still stay warm, but they're
They
less
won't get crusty on
likely
the
to
bottom.
dry out. Yeah. Although sometimes a little bit of crust can be fun. We're still talking about just potatoes here. Um, oh, hey, Donna. Sea Siren. Did I miss Sea Siren coming in?
All right, let's see. I'm gonna scroll up to see the link.
Oh, Ashley is saying she likes to make her mashed potatoes with roasted garlic. That sounds delicious. I've done it
Oh
with
yeah.
fresh garlic, but never with roasted. I don't think I've ever roasted garlic, but I've always wanted to give it a try.
All right, you're gonna get two of me for a minute here.
Double the pleasure, double the fun.
There we go.
Okay, you choose which one to opt out of. Okay, there
There
we
we
go.
go. That's better.
Oh, Julie agrees about the roasted garlic. She thinks it's delicious in mashed potatoes. I think it would be delicious in anything.
All right, now I can see the chat. That's better.
Oh, excellent. Yeah.
I have to shut the curtains because I'm against daylight. We're gonna get ourselves organized eventually.
Daylight. Oh, no, not that. I'm all about the artificial light. Actually, honestly, I haven't seen any other signs of life in this house this morning. Even the dog and the cat. They're all sleeping.
All right, you got a cat. What's I forgot about that. How's that going on?
Well, you remember when I went to the what
Yeah, I remember that. Just
about a month ago, I went up to the mountains for a men's fiber retreat, which was wonderful. And when I came home, my sister had adopted this kitten whose name is Hazel, which of course makes me think of Shirley Booth. Um, and not everybody's going to get that, but that just shows how old I am. Um, but So she introduced me to the kitten and put the kitten in my arms. And so the kitten was fine there for a moment. And then something the dog did startled her. And very quickly, the kitten was out of my arms and my face was bleeding. But since then, the kitten does accept my overtures and will allow me to at least scratch her ears or something. And the dog always likes ear scratches. Dog doesn't like to be held, but that's because his joints are sore. He's older. He's got arthritis or something. I don't know what he's got, but he's sore. Linda, oh, I'm so glad to see you. And hey, Chihuahua Mama.
Hi, Linda. I got a Santa sack.
Oh, how was that? Did you get good stuff in it?
Yeah, I mean the shipping's expensive in Canada, but I paid a total with the shipping of $56.
How much of that was shipping? Half of it?
27,
Half of it, yeah.
but I got about $80 worth of yarn, so
Not so bad.
not
Not
so
so
bad.
bad. Show us what
Usually
you
when I
got.
buy from Lion Brand and I buy stuff that's on sale, with the shipping it works out paying retail. So I don't save anything.
Mm,
So I got a mandala watercolors,
oh, that looks
and the
nice.
colorway is icy grape.
Turn it on its end. Show us again and turn it on its
Hang on,
end.
I'll take it out of the bag.
You don't have to do that, but
Oh, it's so soft. Oh my god. So
oh, that's beautiful.
icy
Is that
grape.
a 4 or a 5?
Feels like a 5. Yeah, it's a 5.
Okay. Yeah, I love the colors.
And I got another set of mandala. Like I got different than what Crystal got. Like the video that Crystal did for her Santa bags, she had like homespun and I don't remember. Like she had this in a different color. She had this one. I'll show you after. That's the
And
mandala
the
tweed.
flowers. Oh,
Mandala
that's
tweed
pretty.
stripes.
I have some of that I haven't used yet. I don't know what to do with it quite,
And,
but I can't wait to actually use it.
and the
That
colorway for that is shooting star. That
that's
one's a 4.
very nice.
I think it's pretty. That one's a 4, and the other one is the baby cotton one. It's the same one Crystal got, but a different color.
Yeah.
That one's pink, and that's the colorway is pink. Yeah, and that's a size 2.
Okay, what's
The
the
oh baby,
oh baby?
oh baby, organic. It's 100% cotton.
I like the color. Usually, I'm not crazy about cotton yarn, but I do like the Lion Brand Comfy Cotton Blend.
Yeah, I have that. I have some of that. And yeah, that's pretty soft. That's really soft too. So, all in all, I did,
And
$60 for $80 worth of yarn. So it's pretty good.
that looks pretty nice, actually. Yeah. I
And a big Santa bag that they sell for $6.50.
I had one of those bags. I think I sent it away in one of my giveaways. And by the way, I'm so behind in sending things out from giveaways.
Yeah.
People are probably going to think I'm a fraud or something. But, I'll get them out eventually.
Oh well.
But, so postage is not cheap.
Yeah.
And, my income is very limited. So,
When I got that giveaway from Granny D, I was like, "Oh my God, Granny D, what did you do?" Oh
honestly, it
my
is
God.
impossible to meet up with Granny D in person and not come away with yarn. Every time I've met her in person like 3 times, I think. Every time I come away with more than I bring to give her, because you have to take gifts as well. Um, so last time it was on the way back from that men's retreat where I had harvested so much yarn. I had There was a guy there who had a ton of hand dyed hanks he was getting rid of. He was basically decluttering and destashing, and so he was selling stuff to benefit the retreat scholarship fund.
Okay, yeah.
And so I got 5 hanks of hand dyed yarn for about
Ooh,
$17.
nice.
You can't get 1 hank of hand dyed yarn for $17.
Yeah, I remember you. I think I
My
remember you
God.
showing it.
And it was gorgeous. So I gave some of that to Granny D. And then the same guy, because he had been watching me on YouTube, he knows that I love the Lion Brand mandala. He brought me some of that from his stash that he just gave to me without telling anyone else. So we just transferred it from the trunk of his car to the trunk of my car. It felt like a
Like
great
a
deal.
shady deal in in a dark parking lot.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Um, and then there was a table where people had donated yarn, and I took some stuff to donate, and then people could buy it for like next to nothing to benefit the scholarship fund. So I came away with 6 skeins of the Lion Brand um, jeans series or jeans brand, um, a variety, and in a beautiful red color. I have not figured out what I'm going to do with it yet, but it's just perfectly gorgeous. Um, and then also, I won a door prize, which was 5 hanks of hand dyed yarn from this local yarn shop that one of the guys works at. Where one of the guys works. I hate to end a sentence with a preposition. My mother was an English teacher, so and actually, this yarn shop is in the same town where Melanie of Hooked to the Left lives. She has been to that yarn shop, but she has not met this guy yet. So I told her she must go on one of the days when he's working, and she'll either get a big hug or a big scowl from him when she introduces herself as a friend of mine. Uh, Probably a big hug, I'm hoping. But he's totally, totally wonderful. I think he's going to be on my Monday Men. I've been doing reruns all the way through um, December because it's really hard to schedule people. So I think he's going to be my last rerun because I interviewed him like almost immediately after that retreat. and he's so, so fascinating. So I'm going to put him up again as my last rerun, and then I hope I'll have some new people because I've been talking to some people who are really great people who would be great for my channel, I think. Um, I think they're fascinating people. And honestly, the live streams and the interviews or conversations, I don't even call them interviews anymore. Um, those are the things that I enjoy doing the most. And I think it comes across. And I think that that's where I get the best response from YouTube followers too.
Yeah, they're nice.
Ashley says her Santa sack had mandala tweed rainbow, twisted cotton blue and white, and the Boogie Nights in VIP, which was like a metallic gray. Oh, nice. Julie made a New Year's resolution last year to do the dishes as I go. Oh, you mean when you're cooking, just clean as you go? Sometimes I try to do that, but it sometimes it gets overwhelming too. Sometimes I just can't stand that long. I could never be a retail worker at my current age because I just can't stand for that long. My back would just hurt me. Hey, LJ. Oh, LJ says it's a madhouse in her house. I'm sure it's there. It's a madhouse, lots of people's houses.
It's just me and my two girls, so it's gonna be fairly tame.
Yeah. Well, it's just me and my sister, so we'll have a delicious dinner and some nice leftovers too. We normally have like a breakfast casserole, and I know she bought the supplies for it, so I don't know when she plans to make it because I haven't seen her putting it
Mm,
together yet.
my oldest made a French toast casserole. It's good.
Hmm. I like a breakfast casserole. The one that we grew up with is not my favorite though. Um, if I were going to do that particular one, I would modify the recipe some, and I have found some other recipes since that I like a little better. But what you gonna do? You know, I just happened to look across the room and see a Christmas hat that my ex sent me that I meant to wear on some of these live streams. Hold on a second, I'm gonna go get it. Oops.
Oh, it jingles.
My Christmas hat.
Thank you. It's so cute and it jingles.
I got hat that jingles jingles. It is cute, and it has a little. Where is it? There's a little.
He's got a puppy on it.
It's got you puppy, cause you know me and puppies. That's fun. Anyway, yeah. So it's my. I meant to wear it. I meant to have it by my side, and I don't know why I didn't. I was just unprepared. Hey, Debbie Reynolds. Have I missed anybody else coming in? Everybody loves the hat. So do I. I think
It's cute. I like that it's not all red.
it's totes adorbs, as the young people say, or probably said
Hey, Deb.
a while ago.
Merry
I can't.
Christmas.
Usually, by the time I learn what the young people are saying, they're no longer saying it. You know.
I know, right?
But that's okay. Even when I was young, I wasn't young. So, what else is going on, people? Tell me all. How are we doing for thumbs? We have 12 people in the room right now. LJ says her kid was singing Jingle Bells and we should have heard it on this side of the pond. I think that's cute.
There you are, Michelle. AJ, what's this?
Where are the likes? 21 likes.
Oh, I think that's lovely. Thank you, everybody. Oh, gosh.
Hi, LJ. LJ Crochet. Yeah, I was busy making Christmas presents that I didn't want to show on video, so.
Well, I don't always show works in progress. I used to do a Thwip Thursday. I never got around to doing a Whip Wednesday, so I would call it a Thwip Thursday. Sometimes it would be a Thwip Friday, but you know, I stopped doing that. Sometimes I incorporate it into other things that I'm doing. I mean, right now I'm working on this Tunisian thing. This is some gorgeous yarn that I got from Daniel of Pawpaw Yarns.
Oh, that looks pretty.
And this is in the Tunisian mesh stitch. This is a fingering weight yarn. This is a 4mm Tunisian hook with a cable. This is part of a set that I got from Lori Armstrong. She sent it to me for my birthday, for which I will always be grateful. So it's going to take a long time to complete because it's such a lightweight yarn and a small hook. But by the time it's done, it's going to be amazing, I think. And it will be adaptable for any yarn and any hook size when I write it up.
Well, that sounds nice.
I like to make things that are adaptable. I'm not one of those people who goes by, you do this many stitches or chains for this size and this many chains for that size. I go, measure something that fits today and then base what you're doing off of that.
Yeah.
I mean, I think I learned that lesson back in. I was at one point. I don't know why. I was sort of obsessed with doing clergy stoles. And the very first one I looked up online to get measurement references, that sort of thing. That one said,
say Merry Christmas to David.
Sure.
Oh.
That's the oldest that's coming.
Oh, good.
That's my friend David. Hi.
Hi. Merry Christmas.
Everybody in the chat. Everybody in the chat. Merry Christmas.
Help your mama out in the kitchen.
She does.
Some cooking and some cleaning.
Yes, I do. You tell them what I do. Yeah.
Excellent.
She cleans more than I do.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh.
I don't know what she tells you, but when I come home, things are different.
No, she never says anything against anyone.
Oh, I know that.
Yeah.
I just don't admit to my shortcomings. I don't lie.
I have lots of
I
short.
don't pretend that my house is spick and span. I just don't tell them exactly how dirty it is.
That's exactly how I am. I have lots of shortcomings. I don't always volunteer the information, but if you ask me, I'll tell you. What was I going to say? I lost my train of thought.
Yeah,
Oh,
I interrupted you to introduce you to my daughter.
oh, that was a lovely interruption. I love meeting people's kids. Hey, Isella Yarn Crafts. Oh, LJ has to leave and probably do Christmas duties.
Yeah, I'll probably have to go in like another half hour or so.
Oh, Yarn Barf is reminding me about measurements and patterns. And when I started doing clergy shawls,
Yeah, that's what you were talking about.
the
Yeah.
shawls that they wear over their robes. The first time I looked at a one that was already existing, the instruction was first measure your priest. I thought that was hysterically funny, so I've been quoting it everywhere. But honestly, I really think that that's the best way to do things is to just measure things that fit and try to make it work based on the things that fit already. Um, my cable sweater, which I'm really pleased with. I used to call it the sweater that would not die, but because somebody gave me money, I'm now calling it the name that she suggested, which is Comfortable Cables. See, y'all can have pattern naming privileges if you want. It's just takes a few bucks. But at first it was a little snug on me, but I decided I'm gonna wear it anyway because I just love it. And I'm not parting with it. But I think the pattern I think the pattern is up already. I wanted If it's not up already, it will be soon. I have two other patterns that will be up soon. I'm sure most of you have seen this. This diagonal shawl. No, I can never get it right when I try to show it. Okay, this is it. This diagonal shawl. So look at the stitch work. It's a lot easier than it looks. So that will be up soon. I have another one that's going to be up soon. I just did this cute little dog sweater. This is with some leftover Lion Brand ice cream in the pistachio colorway. I used dimensions from somebody else's pattern, but the stitch is completely different. So I really like this, and if I recall correctly, Lion Brand ice cream is machine washable and dryable.
Yeah, I think it's mostly cotton. Cotton, isn't it?
No, I think it's all acrylic.
Okay.
I could be wrong. Wouldn't be the first time, believe you me. But yeah, I like this. And in addition to the Hat Not Hate that I do every year, I've been encouraging people to make, especially with yarn leftovers and scraps, to make dog sweaters and donate them to pet rescue organizations wherever you are, wherever they are, because they will appreciate them. Dog sweaters and even blankets. In fact, I was saying, when was it? Recently, I was saying, lots of times our friends who don't know yarn will give us some cheap yarn that we don't really appreciate so much. That stuff, if it's machine washable, that stuff is perfect for those pet rescue donations. Because anytime there are pets, you need it to be washable.
Yeah.
Oh, Yarn Barf says she wants to make a dog sweater for her friend's Shih Tzu. Oh, Ashley recognized this colorway. It is Lion Brand Mandala in the colorway Chimera.
Chimera.
Yeah, whatever you're gonna call it. I don't know how to pronounce it.
Chimera.
I've studied 11 different languages, and I don't know how to pronounce that word. But that's the way it is. I know what it means, though. It means sort of a silent twin. Yarn Barf, if you look at my blog and scroll back a few entries, it's beardyarndudes.blogspot.com. In fact, I'll just post the link here. I do have links to some free or downloadable dog sweater patterns. Yeah, it's I oh my goodness, Ashley is more of a Lion Brand nerd than I am. And actually, I have an affiliate link for Premiere, but I don't have one yet for Lion Brand, so I should talk more about Premiere yarns than I do Lion Brand, but Lion Brand is still my favorite. Just don't tell Premiere. Anyway, yeah. Actually, so I started my Hat Not Hate for next year. This is an example of my very first hat pattern. It was my very first pattern ever, really. Started out as somebody else's pattern, but by the time I was done with it, it was really more my changes than the original pattern. So I said, I should write this up. And I did. So I have this is some beautiful blue yarn. Actually, I think it is some Premier yarn. That Doris of Rose Cottage Studios sent me as a gift. She's always sending me beautiful cards and gifts and stuff. So many people are so wonderfully generous, and I just cannot express my gratitude adequately for that sort of thing. But anyway, yeah, Rose sent me some of that yarn. The yarn that I use for my cable sweater And if you hold on a second, I will pull up a picture of that cable sweater too. The yarn that I used for that cable sweater came from Marie Chavez as a gift also. I'm searching for the picture now. Okay, now you can see the picture.
Yep.
Isn't that gorgeous? That is Lion Brand Fisherman's Wool that Marie Chavez sent me.
That was real pretty.
That is so gorgeous. I just can't get over it. Anyway, yeah, so yeah, people are amazingly generous. I think our yarn community is full of wonderful people with wonderful spirits, and I would love to see the whole world like that, full of wonderful people with wonderful spirits.
Yeah, that would be nice.
But, you know, I also think that a lot of us in the yarn community have experienced a lot, and that's probably part of why we become so loving to others. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Only why. Oh, excuse me. Erg. So, what are we gonna do now? Anyway. Have I missed any comments? Anybody saying stuff that I missed?
No, nothing new.
Okay. I seem to be boring people then. Oh, Julie has done with the cooking. Oh, a glass of wine. Sounds good to me.
Mom, yes. Are we gonna call Mommy or is she gonna call us? Yeah, well, she did. She sent a message this morning that we should FaceTime her sometime today. Okay. So when you come back or something.
Well, we've been on for over an hour now, and it's been perfectly lovely. But actually, I think what I'm going to do is log off and see if there's anything that needs doing in the kitchen.
All
So,
right.
if it's not cleaning, if it's cleaning, I'll probably walk away.
Just about time there. I mean, you could get started there.
It's about noon here.
Yeah, it's 1 here. So.
Oh, I forgot you're like in
Atlantic Canada.
Oh. I've always wanted to visit your part of Canada and never have. But, maybe someday.
Yeah, well, I have an extra room.
There you go. I'll take that as an invitation. Okay. So I'm gonna log off and wish
Told you
everybody
that already. It's my yarn room too.
your
So.
yarn. Oh my gosh, you might. When I leave, you might have less yarn than when I arrive. Then.
That would be fine.
Ah, 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 ah. Oh, guys. So, everybody, Merry Christmas. I hope your day is wonderful. Whether you celebrate Christmas or not, I still hope your day is wonderful. And thank you, everybody who's watching. And as always, like, subscribe, comment, share, and keep coming back. Thank you all so much. Bye bye now.
Bye.